I don't know why on earth I choose to start recording an episode right after I've eaten, but here we are. Hi, hello, and welcome. Welcome back to the What is K-pop podcast, in which I don't understand why I'm talking about this episode like this for an episode that's going to go out on Monday, when I'm recording it the day of the concert and the day after the album released. But we're talking about BTS. um, sorry, pardon me. So if you don't know, hi, welcome to world, welcome to the world. No, so if you are not already aware, BTS, Bangtan Sonyeon, the biggest, um, to be fair, I probably should just say biggest K-pop group, because I think my dad would kind of be like, well, is it, Sophie? Is it? Is it really? Um, So we're just gonna say that it is they are the biggest, sorry, pardon me, K-pop group. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I really should not have started doing this episode right after eating. But today we're gonna talk a little bit about their discography just in general, like I did with Aping, giving you my review. Regrets. So many regrets. Giving you my review on the music, saying just stuff. I don't know what to I don't know what to kind of say. Like I didn't listen to the whole album. I've not listened to the whole album yet. Mainly it's because I don't want to say that I have ADHD because that would just kind of not be right. But it's more like I almost just can't sit through something. Like it's almost like how, like kids these days they can't sit through anything, they have to be doing like 20,000 things at once. It's like kind of that, but a little bit less, to be fair, tragic. So that is an interesting thing, problem, I guess I kind of have, in that I find it hard to just sit down and listen to a whole album, especially with number 29, which is like a minute and a half of just like tiny little bit of music and then just nothing for like a minute and a half, which is fine. Like I understand why they did that. To pad out the runtime and pad out the numbers of tracks, but also to give the fans the chance to kind of calm thine brain down for like half a second and then recenter themselves ready for the next couple of songs. But yeah, it's my problem and I will forever stand by it. I'm just like, yeah, this is my problem. It is a funny problem and I don't really fancy changing that problem. Here we are. So, yeah. So the reason as to why I'm doing this now, as opposed to on Monday, is because I have mentioned it a few times, but I'm going on holiday. Woo! Just to Norfolk for a few days, yeah. So I'm going on Monday. And then we would leave on the Friday, but you have to leave the place that we're going to at 9:30 in the morning. Which, considering that it bottlenecks, all the traffic to this place bottlenecks at a really weird point. I just don't fancy being in queues, and also it means I can go to my support group in the evening of Friday, not Thursday, Friday, for this chocolate bingo thing, which hopefully my friends will be at, so then I can give them their gifts. Woo! I'm such a good friend. No, I said to them do you want to post? Like I said to one of them, do you want a postcard? And he was like, yeah, sure. And one of my other friends, he was kind of really stressed out about me going. So I was like, okay, well I'll get him something nice. And then my friend, my actual friend, I'm gonna get her some fudge, seawater fudge, or sea salt fudge. I know it's got salt in it. Saltwater fudge. Yeah, that sounds about right. Also, I'm just like trying to go down to the discography on the actual BTS wiki, and I should probably just do it. So yeah, today and tomorrow, we are going to be doing episodes about like stuff ready for it to go up when I am on holiday. Yeah. I love though that the whole thing hasn't been updated, even though we found out about them, about like the comeback's name ages ago. It's like still saying untitled album for 2026, and I'm like, babe, we already know. Like we have it. We're listening to it. Yeah. Pardon me. I cannot cough. To save my life. And or whatever. I don't know. What am I saying? I'm just speaking words. So no, this is gonna be a long video. To be fair, should I like split this up? I don't know. By the time I've been talking for like an hour, I don't think anyone would ever be listening anyway. So here we go. Um. So yes, BTS, they made their debut on the 12th of June 2013 with the debut single album To Fall for School with the title track No More Dream. Woo. So can I be real? I like their debut, but I don't love it as much as like I like or love or whatever you want to say it. Their other their other stuff from the earlier years. I like the song I like a lot just because it's like it it's different. I don't know how to explain it. I just recent. Yeah, I was just reading the lyrics. Say no, no, no. Trying to like you know when you read lyrics and just like I cannot remember how that would sound as words. Like I know it is words, but I would not be able to tell you what that sounds like. Is it gonna fuck up the thing on what? Just turn the skybox off because I was watching a Ryan Trahan video. What am I searching for? BTS. Tell me, child. Just gonna have to have it quiet for just a minute. Oh yeah, it is this song. Yeah, yeah. It is that song. It's very of its time, and I think I'll be saying that for a lot of like BTS's music. It is definitely of its time. But I like that time of music. You know, I think maybe if I'd started getting into K-pop when BTS had debuted, like 2013, I think it definitely would have been. Okay, I still would have liked it. Maybe not. Like I might have like not been so into it when I got a little bit older, like by the time I was like 14, 15, but then definitely got back into it when I was 17 because that's when I actually got into K-pop in the first place. Um, but yeah, I think I think definitely when I got into it, it was the right time for me personally. Yeah. So, next up we have is Oh, Are You Late Too? Which is literally spelled O exclamation point R as in just the letter R, U just a U, L, and then the number 8, then obviously a comma, and then the number two, and then a question mark. So when I first saw that, I was like, what am I looking at? Like, what kind of seizure material is this? I was like, I am not ready to try and decode whatever this is. So it was released on the 11th of September 2013 with No Serving as its title track. Do I like any of this? I don't think I do like any of their songs on this. To be fair, I don't know if I've listened. There are definitely songs from them that I've not listened to point blank, and I think I've listened to No, and it was a little bit too 2013 for me. Listening to it when I think it must have been like 2023, so it was a little bit like, oh, good lord, this is a little bit too much for me. Yeah, that is the next one. And then we have School Love Affair, which is their second mini album, released on the 12th of February 2014, with Boy in Love serving as their album title track. Now, I do love Boy in Love, but it isn't my, like, it isn't as good, in my opinion, as Just One Day. When I tell you, if I had listened to this in 2014 when I was 11 years old, like just about to start secondary school, this would have been like the song for me. And I still love it now. It's kind of like how I used to listen to like so obviously when I was born in 2003, so I listened to a lot of like late 1990s, early 2000s music when I was growing up, even though it was like kind of getting into the mid to late 1990 sorry 2000s. So I grew up on like the Sugar Babes and the Pussycat Dolls, and obviously One Direction came a little bit later, but I was into them too, and the Saturdays and Atomic Kitten, and like there's just one song called Whole Again, and for whatever reason, that song and Just One Day just gives me those same kind of vibes in like the tone of music. And you'll probably listen to it and be like, what is she talking about? This makes absolutely so sense. And there's another one from the is it the Sugar Babes? Sugar the Sugar Babes. Oh my good lord. Um, this is about you now. About you now. Yeah, that is. The funny thing is that the people who actually sung it at they performed at um Glastonbury a couple of years ago, and the original members that like debuted as the Sugar Babes, I think only one of the remaining members was in it, and I believe it's the girl with the bob, with the black bob. I think she was the only remaining member. To be fair, I don't know faces that well, and they actually like performed it, um, as in it was their original song. Like they were the ones that recorded it, and everyone was saying that was really good. But I was just thinking how funny that was. Of that, they could just do that. 2007. Oh yeah, so it was Keisha Buchanan. Was it that lady? Yeah, I think it was her. Actually, yeah. So yeah, so I listened to that music when I was a kid. So just one day definitely had that vibe to it, and yeah, it was a problem for a while. And tomorrow too. I don't remember what it sounds like off the top of my head. But I do know it is in. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is that song. I like that one. I'll tell you which ones I like and do not like. Yes, so next we have School of Affair Special Edition, which is the first repackaged album by them of School of Affair, and released on the 14th of May 2014, and was originally released in a small amount of copies, but was reprinted and re-released on the 13th of October 2020. Why then? It's like 6.5 years later, but Slay, go off, King. We love that for you, but yeah, not much to say on that. Now for their Japan release. So Too Cool for School slash Oh Are You Late Do is their first Japanese compilation album by BTS. I don't need to say by BTS, we know it's from BTS because that's why we're all here. Released on the 23rd of May 2014, and it was exclusively released in Japan and includes songs from the Korean album Too Cool for School and Oh Are You Late Too. Was it not in Korean? I don't know why that wouldn't be. Ah, right, yes. And then we have No More Dream, Japanese, Japanese version, which was their first Japanese single album released on the 4th of June 2014 with No More Dream, Japanese version, serving as the title track. I'm just going to have to go off on a tangent just really quickly. So me and my parents were just having dinner, right? And earlier today we obviously watched like the free concert on Netflix. And it was really good. I really liked it. It was just fun like watching it with my dad. And we were trying to I was trying to explain to my mum about what Korean palaces look like. And I said, so you know Kung Fu Panda, right? Because that's the only thing like that I can equate it to for her without going on this long sprawling like explanation, and I'm not even too sure if she would understand. So I had to put it in a way that that I knew that my mum would kind of understand. And my dad was cackling. He was like, "Way to tailor it to your target audience, Sophie." And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, you kind of have to." But we love Mum for it. We love that she is a silly goose, and she owns that she's a silly goose, which I love that for her. But yeah, so that was tangent. What is this song? Oh, so they released No More Dream, and then Attack on Bantan, and then just get this one, and then like this one. Is there another one? No. In Japanese. And then later on, we have Boy in Love Japanese version, which was released on the 16th of July 2014 with Boy in Love Japanese version as like the title track, with Boy in Love, with No and Just One Day also tacked on the Japanese. We also have decided we're going to go to the end of 2015 for this, so we're not going to talk about everything. And then I'll like carry on recording. So we'll do like a week of BTS discography, maybe. I don't know. Dark and Wild is their first studio album and was released on the 20th of August 2014 with Danger serving as this title track and War of Hormone used as a follow-up track during promotions. So this is gonna sound bad, and I know that the lyrics in retrospect have caused offense, which is fine. I fully understand they are not the best given the ages of the members. I love War of Hormone. It's so funny. It's so 2015. 14, sorry. I was looking at the Taiwan limited edition number. It is so 2014. It's so just that era of life, and I love it. and it is so just, like those square trousers, tartan trousers with suspenders and a boater hat with a plain button down shirt that you tuck in is like that. And I love that. Like, there are some music that is just so cringe from certain periods of time, and others that are almost timeless, but you know exactly when it was released. And War of Hormone and Just One Day are like two examples of that. Oh, obviously, I like Just One Day a lot more, but War of Hormone, if it comes on, I ain't turn it off. I find it funny. But no, I do understand that it is a little bit sexist. But, I mean, isn't most music? Even now, it is. So yeah. Let Me Know is also one of my favourites. Cypher, Part 3 Killer. I do like that one. And is there anything else? No. Yeah, no, I think that is all of the songs that I like from that album. Okay, next up we have is Danger, their third Japanese single album. Oh, I'm so sorry, I just burped again. Oh, that was painful. Released on the 19th of November 2014 with Danger Japanese version serving as the single album's title track. So we have Danger, then what song is this? Tell me. So it's a remix of Shingeki no Buan, which is yeah, so it's the Japanese version of Attack on Bangtan. I already forgotten. I should have known, considering it was Budan, which is kind of which is the Japanese version of Bangtan Sonyeodan, obviously being BTS's name in Korean. Yeah, probably should have clocked that. Oh well. And then Miss Right, Japanese version. Should I know what from what album that is? Japanese version. Yeah, Miss Right. It's the first song on School Love Affair Special Edition. You know, clearly I don't take much notice on anything that happens around me. I've actually been told that. And that I wouldn't be able to find my way out of the paper bag. Yeah, and that I'd probably just fall off a cliff if I wasn't looking properly. You know, it's kind of bad actually. Anyway, next up we have is Wake Up, which is their first Japanese studio album, released on the 24th of December 2014, which features the singles of No More Dream, Boy in Love, and Danger, as well as original Japanese songs. They had an extended version of Just One Day. Oh, I might listen to that then. Find it. Be an absolute creeper on the internet. Always the best place. Sorry. And next we have The Most Beautiful Moment Live, Part 1. Their third mini album, released on the 29th of April 2015, with I Need You serving as the title track and Dope used as a follow up track during promotions, and is the second single from the album. I was just looking at the different versions. So digital is just one version, then physical they have a pink version which has like cherry blossoms on it, and then the white version I think it's just like leaves or feathers, and then the Japan version is all the members but laying on the floor. That's cute. Okay, quick drink break. I don't believe I've listened to any of these songs. I mean, I'm sure I have, but oh, Dope, yeah, I've listened to that one, and I Need You. Again, this is like those two songs are a good example of music in a snapshot of time that doesn't land today. And I needed to say it. You can disagree with me, and I honestly don't care if you do or do not disagree with me on that thing. But yeah, no, that is I guess you could say that is my truth. But it's just my opinion. I don't know. Next, we have For You, which is their fourth Japanese single album released on the 17th of June 2015, with For You serving as the single's title track. They have lots of different versions. We have four. Oh, that's cute. And then we have For You, Let Me Know, and War of Hormone, Japanese versions on that. Then, is that the final one before we go for now? Oh, no. Maybe not. We'll just have it. Oh, God, what am I doing? You see, children, this is exactly why you don't get ahead of yourself. Do as I say and not as I do. Be careful. Next, what we have is the can't speak. Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 2. It's their fourth mini album released on the 30th of November 2015 with Run serving as the album's title track, and Butterfly was used as a follow-up track during promotions, and was the fifth best-selling album of 2015 in South Korea. This is kind of when they started becoming obviously a lot more popular in Korea. It wouldn't be until 2017 where they really saw some level of success in the West. But we obviously did notice them back then. I say we, I mean like the general Western public. But yeah, it wouldn't have been until 2017 when Idol was released and that we kind of saw them. I'm pretty sure that was when the Jimmy Fallon interview was released, but I don't remember. I think it was 2015. But yeah, so this one, Silver Spoon, love that song. It's always the like that. The B sides are always what songs I prefer from them, which I know is like kind of defeats the point in like liking them or like recommending a group, because you would think like, oh, the title track is meant to be like the main player, and if you don't like the title track then you don't check out the B-sides. But I would actually kind of say no to that. Like when I find a group whose like music video song I don't like, then I'm more inclined to actually check out their B-sides because I want to find the hidden gems. I Need You Japanese version is their fifth Japanese single album, and it was released on the 8th of December 2015 with I Need You Japanese version serving as the title track. I'm so sorry for the continued burping. It is horrible, and I don't know why I decided to do this episode right now. Here we are. Oh, the album versions are actually really cute. Oh, young BTS. Oh. We've respect, obviously. And then finally for this one, we have Run, their sixth Japanese single album, released on the 15th of March 2016, with Run Japanese serving as their title track. Yeah. So that's been the first, I could do it, 2.5 years. Discography. Wrapped up into half an hour. Aren't we impressed? Yeah, that was quite good for me. Yeah, thank you as always for listening, and I'll talk to you guys again very, very soon for part 2, talking from the middle of 2016 onwards. Bye.